Hello, let's make a painting. And of course, water on the glass and see what we're gonna do today. All right, is that center? Yes, it is. Okay, so a lot of water on the top of the paper and a little bit on the bottom so it can stick right on the glass. I'm gonna take whatever is left here. Which one is purple? And that's gonna be our horizon line. I wanna saturate a little bit more. And I took some of the blue anyway. Fluffy clouds, let it develop. Very saturated on the bottom. And mix with a little bit of black for the top of the clouds. Now the top of the sky I will leave it completely white for now, untouched, and later I will go back there and cover it probably. Maybe I should use gold green. The last time it turned out very, very beautiful. I remember that I used the gold green last time, so. Okay, this. I want to saturate a little bit more with darkish bluey here and let it develop again. And same thing with the purple. Over here and over here. And I'm not moving my brush, I'm tapping my brush. And the reason for that is when I do this, it's more water coming out from the brush. There we go. Let it go like this. Let it stay. Clean my brush pretty well. And take some of the gold green. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. So now what I'm going to do is cover pretty much the front of the paper with gold green. Here, I just want to touch it and let it develop. You see how it's developing. This is, I'm going to let the purple develop on left and right. And in the middle, I'm just going to take a little bit of water and some green and start tapping. And now let the gold green develop here. And that's going to be our transition. So the purple is going inside of the midground and the midground is going on the foreground by simply connecting this green with this gold green here. And later I will grow up some plants here on the foreground. For the sky, I'm going to take the same gold green, but this time I'm going to mix it with a little bit of orange. So we have a slightly darker gold green. And what I'm going to do here is not tapping, but make like a very fast strokes. So I can blend, clean my brush. Let that develop here. Take the thin brush, the clean brush, and well, it's thin actually, make a thin edge here. And start making some of the clouds by simply removing some of the paint. I will try to be kind of random. And now, H-line, I'm gonna make it like a fluffy cloud. There you go. More down I go, less I'm gonna push, and I'm not gonna clean my brush. So I can just kind of blend it. Now, when it's time to go up again, I will make the cloud pushing down very firm. There we go. And now, as more I go down, less I'm gonna push, and I'm not gonna clean my brush because I want whatever paint left over on the brush just to blend with the rest of the painting. Same thing here. It's kind of tedious process, if I gotta be honest. Not much fun there. I mean, it's fun to create the clouds, but other than that, it's just something you need to do. Fine. Now, I will use the same brush. I don't use that brush that often for painting. Which one is strange? I use that brush for removing paint than painting. But anyway, I'm gonna use that brush and make this. Yeah, I'm gonna just take random colors from everywhere in my palette. It's a forest. I mean, what do you want? Is a forest. Everything is going on. All kind of tree, all kind of reflection happening. So we're just gonna make that forest around. And when I say forest, I mean a bunch of lines outside, way back on the horizon. Clean the brush. Now I'm gonna take black, and I use my small brush and try to go down. Barely touching, almost dry brush. And I want to give the reflection, not a reflection, but the throwing shadow of this this specific. Oops, that too much. Almost dry. I need it almost dry. This specific trees that is on the foreground of the horizon. So they're in the front of the forest. Good. Multiple brush, kind of blend everything so it can look like a shadows, not like something. And finally show exactly where the horizon line is. There we go. Now, foreground, I think it's almost dry, so this is the time to make this fine, tall grass. And how? By simply pushing hard and make very heavy strokes. So when I make this heavy and fast strokes, actually the edge of the palette knife is pushing the paint around. It's a windy day, why not? And here, oops, this is dry. So I'm gonna put some water. I waited too long here. But anyway, I will fix it. There we go. And maybe some throwing shadow. Some fine details. And there we go. Watercolor, abstract, landscape.